So I'd like to finish out this story, this testimony, even though I'm saying it right now, finishing it off. The story is not complete because, as I mentioned earlier, it's still in process. But I would at least like to finish this part of the story up by saying, even though I went through a storm, the Lord opened my eyes to so many things that I had not been utilizing, that I hadn't been seeking in Him this whole time. Lord knows what I would have been headed towards after I left the park if that incident hadn't happened. The Lord has His ways of intercepting and saving us from things and helping us to see, grow, and develop in other things that He needs us to, and to get our attention. And as able-bodied as I'm known to be, very interactive, involved in a lot of things, the Lord was like, you need to sit your butt down because I have other things that I need you to focus on right now in this time and season. That was the major thing. And even though it was hard in the beginning, He provided me and my family with so much peace, time for my family to actually come together and do things that we didn't normally do. In the past, we have so many more movie nights together, praying time together. I told myself in 2023 that I wanted to start reading again. This became the time where I actually was able to sit down and read books. I've already completed one, which is a major goal, and some of my friends know that, because I was like, if I can even get one book in, I'm gonna be super happy. I've been able to finish one book and working on my second while also reading a third book. So I'm reading and just grasping a whole bunch of knowledge and wisdom through that. Praying more fervently, talking to the Lord. My song through praise and worship has never been as deep as it has been. When I tell you I would turn on praise and worship and gospel music, it came from a deep place. And I would literally be bawling and crying out to the Lord as I'm singing. Just another way for me to communicate with the Lord. Yes, there was plenty of times, and most recent times, where I would sit in different emotions and crying out of frustration, crying, just being emotional, all sorts of things. But the Lord just opened my heart to so many things that He knew and knows that I'm capable of, but I never have been able to utilize them because I was too distracted, is what I'm going to say, or my eyes were too focused on things that He needed to redirect me to. And I am forever indebted for this journey that I'm in, although it's not a favorable one at all. It's still enlightened, and it has been a blessing of what He has showed me. And I truly feel a lot stronger emotionally, spiritually. I'm getting there physically, but mentally, because even in the times where I wake up and I'm like, I'm all in my feelings and I just feel down and out, it only lasts for a moment, because Laura's like, I'm not going to let you soak in all of that. I'm not going to let you do it. And I will tell you this deep down from my heart, had I not allowed the Lord into my life, excuse me, and that I sought Him out, that was a decision that I made, that I sought Him out and realized the things that were going on in my life that I know for me I needed to get right. Had I not let the Lord in and just talk to Him as my Father and me as His daughter, that this would be a totally different testimony. I probably even wouldn't be sharing it, because I would be so full of myself, of anger and frustration, all types of vices that would not allow me to break the stone in my heart of why this happened to me, all of those things. I'm telling you, even though you may hear this often and those words start to sound washed out, seek the Lord, pray to the Lord, all of that, you really have to believe it if you follow through with it. You truly have to believe it. And when you believe it and you talk to the Lord, you leave it there. You leave it at the feet of Jesus and let him do the work. He already knew what you needed, but he needed for you to come to him and ask him and figure it out. But most importantly, he just wants a relationship with you. And I know that I needed a closer and more intimate relationship with God. And he started that relationship the moment that I fell to the ground, because he knew I was going to be calling on him. And I also was convicted in knowing that I'm not just going to call on him in my time of need. I'm going to call on him when things are going very well. I need to do that habitually every single day. Everything that I do, call on him through the good and the bad. There's been so many blessings that have come out of this storm. And I know that there will always, like I've mentioned, be trials and tribulations, but I'm a lot stronger out of the trials and tribulations that I've come through, that the Lord came through with me. And I'm here today to say I'm on my feet. I'm walking. I'm not walking 100%, but I'm far further than what I was when I was laying on that couch and couldn't move at all. And that is nothing but God. That's nothing but his answered prayers and him just being there with me. I can feel him. And when my heart starts tugging, I know that's the Holy Spirit. I know that's him within me telling me this is what you need to do. And I'm being obedient with it. And so I hope by me sharing my story that's in process, that you understand the words that I've been sharing, the story that I've been sharing, and how that may be applicable to your life, your circumstance, your situation. Don't let words get washed out. If you truly need it and you know you need a relationship with the Lord, seek him out. Just talk to him. Talk to him like you talk to your family. He's just waiting. He's waiting for that invitation into your life. And anybody loves an invitation to be invited in. The Lord wants you to invite him in. And in my situation, there may have been some doors that I closed and I wasn't even aware of it, but he surely opened my eyes. And I just want to say, Lord, thank you. Thank you for opening my eyes and drawing me closer to you. Even when I was doing my walks and praying to him and talking to him, there were still things that he needed to show me that needed to be done. And so this is just part of my journey that he wanted me to do. And at this time, he wanted me to share my testimony with you all. And there will be videos that were taken through this process that I will share. For those of you who have weak stomachs, again, viewer discretion advised. I may not show all of the gory, but for those who are in the medical background, that may be cool to see all that. But it's real life, and enjoy those videos, because some of them are for real, and just my personality, for those of you who know me as Crystal, or Fit Coach Crystal. Thank you for riding along with me as I share my testimony, and I'm sure there will be more to come as the Lord leads me forward. Stay healthy and blessed, y'all. Peace.